So my friend Jason Voorhees 2011 just sent me some information that I was surprised by, but also I'm kind of like that Simpsons meme. Why now? Why not 30 years ago? And that is the official announcement. Even though yes, we've had rumors for years regarding this, we are officially getting a um, we're getting a new Conan movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger back as Conan the Barbarian. It will be apparently based off of King Conan and will finally be the end that Schwarzenegger has long been wanting for the character. He's been wanting this for so long. And the director, according to Schwarzenegger, who's writing and directing this, is Christopher McQuarrie, who most of you guys would know best from like Top Gun Maverick, a lot of the Mission Impossible movies. Yeah, so what do I think of this announcement for a Conan film? Well, as I said, why now? Why not 30 years ago? That's that's kind of where I am with this. It's look, I think it's really cool that Arnold is finally getting what he's wanted from movie studios to finally complete the story of Conan the Barbarian. He'll probably retire. Like, I imagine he's either going to retire from the role after this, or just retire in general from acting. I feel like it's more the latter than anything else. Like, this has always been like his white whale. So I do imagine, like, I have this sneaking suspicion that after this film, he will probably just end on acting, because I think he's pushing near 80 now, right? Like, he is now pushing like near 80 years old, and yeah, I guess like finally being able to do this. Christopher McQuarrie's a good director. He's not my pick for a film like this. His films are more like stunning action, but I will say that it's more like, I feel like this Conan movie is going to be more of a this film is going to be more along the lines of like a character study along with some solid action, much like with Top Gun Maverick and F1, where it's more of a movie about this character whose prime has left them, and now they are basically like in the twilight of their years, getting ready for this is their last adventure and things like that. So that's what I feel like we're going to explore here. It's not going to be like the big swashbuckling action story. This is just going to be like Conan in like the twilight of his years, getting ready for what is essentially the final battle of he's now king of Aquilonia. He's basically like, if you've read the King Conan comic, like from Jason Aaron, I'm going to point to that specifically because I feel like we're going to pull a little bit from that because Schwarzenegger, I remember Schwarzenegger when Marvel announced that they were doing Conan books. Schwarzenegger was essentially like, yeah, let's make a movie, MCU, let's do it. And I remember him singing praises specifically about King Conan. So I feel like there might be a lot of pull from that story specifically. So I wonder if we are going to do something like that. I wonder if that's going to be the main focus, is that Conan is going King Conan is basically like, he's king of Aquilonia. He's basically now like, he's tired of ruling. Like, he got the thing he always wanted, but it just isn't him. And now he's just like looking for wars to win. He's just trying to he's just having Conan in that story is just having a big midlife crisis, and he believes his son is too weak and wants to send him away. Like, basically, like, hey, my son is too weak. He's a prince, so I want to send him out into the wilds and live like me. And his son immediately turns on, is like, no, that's what you want to do. So Conan hands the crown to his son, goes out into the world, and that's where he encounters like one final battle with his archenemy Thothamon. In the book it's Thothamon, but here and I think it will be Thothamon. If we actually have a villain in this story, it probably will be Thothamon, because we can't use Thulsa Doom for a multitude of reasons. Yes, James Earl Jones is sadly no longer with us. Also, yes, he did give Hollywood the permission to use AI, and I imagine they'd use like some. If they do use Thulsa Doom, which I fear they might, I honestly do believe they might actually use Thulsa Doom. I would say they'd probably use like a fake scan of like an AI face for James Earl Jones, which I'm like, that's this like I know he willingly wrote off on it like before his death, but I'm still like, that's a little ghoulish. So if you do need to bring back Thulsa Doom instead of using Thothamon, I would probably say like my personal pick for this would be just make the like have Thulsa Doom come back and he's younger. Just have a different actor. Honestly, I think Sterling K. Brown would actually be a solid Thulsa Doom if I'm being 100%. He like you could say like Set brought Thulsa back like from the land of the dead or something like that. Or again, you can use Thothamon. Now I think that'd be really cool. So that's what I'm kind of at, is like I just feel like they're gonna or how about a different villain? But I'm just kind of like, just do Thothamon. But I just have this feeling they're just gonna bring back Thulsa Doom and like necromancy James Earl Jones. That's what I'm kind of like. I know there was like he legally allowed it, but like at the same time I'm also like, no, I don't like that. I wouldn't like that. Yeah. So I want like Christopher, again, going back to McQuarrie's work, he does a lot of work of like there are solid action pieces. He's never really done, to my knowledge, anything like of a fantasy variety. So I would probably imagine that his take on this would be very much like F1 or Top Gun Maverick, where it's an action movie, but it's also about a guy in like the heyday of his life. The world has moved on without him, and now he is like discovering his age, which again, that's kind of what you would want for a Conan movie. I feel like that's a kind of a perfect story for it. And again, I don't know how much Schwarzenegger is going to be doing himself, because again, the man's getting on in years, and I don't think we'll get King Conan 2. I think he like I said, I feel like Schwarzenegger just wants to finish this movie and then retire. Like I feel like that's where we're going with this, is that after this film he's gonna ride off into the sunset, and this will be his final movie. But yeah, so I'm excited, but again, I feel like the need for the high point of a desire for a Conan film has kind of, shall we say, passed us. But who knows? Like getting a solid director and finally getting to do the dream film to complete the Conan trilogy. I'm admittedly pessimistic, but I can't say I'm not excited. You know what I mean? Like I can't not say that I am also like of the mindset of this actually it sounds like a neat idea, and I think you got the right people behind it. But again, we'll see what happens. I don't know when this movie will come out. I would probably say if production continues, it'd probably be like a 2028 movie at earliest. So yeah. Anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this King Conan movie? Are you guys excited that Schwarzenegger is coming back? Do you think they'll use Thulsa Doom again? And do you think they should use AI to use Jones, or use a different actor? Do you think they should use Thothamon? And what do you think do you think they'll follow the Jason Aaron story? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time, Multiverse.